Welcome to Office Hours. Today, we're going to talk about the platonic solids.
The platonic solids are 3D shapes made up of regular polygons. A regular polygon would be like an equilateral triangle, a square, but you can really make any shape into a regular polygon as long as you have equal sides and angles. The platonic solids are named for Plato, who was a Greek philosopher, not a mathematician. It makes sense that these shapes were named after a Greek philosopher, not a Greek mathematician, because according to the ancient Greeks, philosophy and math were really interrelated. And in fact, a lot of classically trained scientists believed in the higher purpose of these shapes. The ancient Greeks believed that the tetrahedron represented all things with fire, and all things of the earth were made out of cubes, the air were made out of octahedrons, water made out of icosahedrons, and the universe was made out of dodecahedrons.
So why are there 5 platonic solids? To answer this, we're going to investigate the different types of regular polygons and how many of each polygon we place at a vertex. So let's start with the simplest shape, an equilateral triangle. We're going to start with the bare minimum number of faces at a vertex, which is 3. And when I do this, I can create a tetrahedron. Now, if I place 4 equilateral triangles at a vertex, I actually will be creating an octahedron. The square is just there for stability. Then I can place 5 equilateral triangles at a vertex, and this will create an icosahedron, or a 20-sided polyhedron. The pentagons are there for stability as well. If I try and place 6 equilateral triangles at a vertex, I actually end up creating a flat hexagon, which means that I can't fold it into a 3D corner. I also can't fit any more triangles at that vertex, so we're going to move on to the next shape, which is a square. So I start with the bare minimum number of squares needed to create a 3D shape, which is 3, and that gives me a cube. If I try and put 4 squares together at a vertex, I actually just end up making a larger square. So I can't fold that into a 3D shape, and I can't fit any more squares at the vertex, so we're done with squares. The next shape we're going to look at is the pentagon, and we can see that we can only fit 3 pentagons together at a vertex to create a 3D shape called a dodecahedron. So when we do this investigation with hexagons, we see that 3 hexagons at a vertex creates a perfect 360 degrees. And so this shows that we cannot make 3D shapes with polygons that have 6 or more sides, thus proving that we can only have 5 platonic solids. Thank you so much for attending Office Hours. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell to get notifications when new videos drop. I also stream Office Hours on Twitch and on Facebook. If you want more Office Hours, please consider becoming a regular drop-in by joining my Patreon, or simply buy me a coffee. Support from viewers like you let me know that you want more Office Hours, and I'm happy to provide. Well, thanks again, and I hope to see you around.